Bedtime story. The Star Blossom and the Little Squirrel. Once upon a time, in a quiet green forest filled with tall trees, soft grass, and the sweet sound of chirping birds, there lived a little squirrel named Nibbles. Nibbles was not like any ordinary squirrel. She had the brightest eyes in the forest and a heart full of curiosity. She loved exploring new places, collecting shiny acorns, and making friends with little creatures. Every morning, Nibbles would jump from one tree to another, racing with the wind, and every evening she would sit on a high branch, watching the sunset turn the sky into colors of gold and orange. But what she loved the most was the night. At night, when everyone else was asleep, Nibbles would sit under the stars and dream about adventures. She often wondered, "Are the stars watching me? Do they keep secrets?" One calm night, while the forest was wrapped in silence and the moon was shining like a silver lamp, Nibbles noticed something strange. Deep inside the forest, beyond the old oak trees, a glowing light flickered. It was not the moon. It was not the stars. It was something else. Something magical. Her heart raced. "What could it be?" she whispered, her fluffy tail twitching with excitement. Without waiting, she decided to follow the mysterious glow. She hopped from branch to branch, moving carefully, so she wouldn't wake the sleeping birds. The deeper she went into the forest, the brighter the glow became. Finally, after a long chase, she reached a hidden clearing she had never seen before. There, in the middle of the clearing, stood a flower, unlike any other. Its petals were golden, and it sparkled as if stars had fallen upon it. Around the flower, hundreds of fireflies danced in circles, their tiny lights flickering like diamonds in the night. Nibbles gasped in wonder. "This is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen!" she said aloud. Just then, one of the fireflies, who seemed a little brighter than the rest, flew toward her. His name was Glow. He smiled and said gently, "Welcome, little squirrel. You are brave to come this far. Only kind and curious hearts can find this place." Nibbles blinked in surprise. "You can talk," Glow chuckled. "Of course I can. We fireflies protect the Star Blossom, the magical flower you see before you. It only blooms at night, and only those who believe in kindness and courage can see it." Nibbles looked at the flower with wide eyes. "What does it do?" she asked. Glow replied, "The Star Blossom grants one true wish to anyone whose heart is pure. But remember, the wish must not be selfish. It must be something that comes from love and kindness." Nibbles thought for a long moment. She could have wished for a mountain of acorns, or the fastest legs in the forest, or even shiny wings like a butterfly. But deep in her heart, she wanted something more important. She remembered how many small animals in the forest often went hungry during winter. She remembered lonely little birds who had no nests. She remembered old turtles who moved too slowly to gather food. So she closed her eyes and whispered her wish. "I wish that every creature in this forest always has enough food, safety, and friends to keep them happy." The fireflies stopped dancing. For a moment, the clearing became very quiet. Then suddenly, the Star Blossom glowed brighter than ever before, filling the whole forest with golden light. Glow and the other fireflies cheered. "Your heart is truly pure. Little squirrel, your wish will come true." From that night on, something magical happened in the forest. No animal went hungry. The trees gave more fruits and nuts. Birds always found safe places to rest. Even the smallest ants marched happily because they never ran out of food. And Nibbles herself began to glow with a soft, warm light, just like the fireflies. Whenever she walked through the forest at night, her light reminded everyone that kindness is the greatest magic of all.